Hello, everyone. You're gonna get Edgelord Demiurge J today because I have a migraine, but I'm trying to be consistent, so give me kudos for that. Um, Welcome to my midweek check-in. I'm kind of trying to think of things to talk about today. So if you didn't see my post or my note from yesterday or on my socials, we got snow flurries on Monday. They were really pretty. Um, my boss was very kind and only had me go in for one game, and then I got to go home. Um, it was really cute too. Like the family was like, "Oh, we weren't sure you were gonna be here or not," and I was like, "No, no, no, no. You made a booking. We're here for you." Um, and it was a Finding Frosty room, so of course it was extra magical because of the snow. Um, but yeah, which is awesome because last year we had three snowstorms, and every time we tried to come up to get pictures in front of our sign and stuff like that because of Frosty, it was melted by the time we got there, and all of us were annoyed. So yeah, I sent the picture to my boss. I posted it on Instagram and Facebook, and I was like, "No, we're getting a snow picture." Um, so yeah, that was a fun thing that happened on like my Friday because Monday is my Friday. It's really dreary Friday, but it's my Friday. um, I posted up a third dodeca short. That is Nicholas Fallon. Um, so just wanted to, I guess, give a FYI. Um, the dodeca shorts are grouped under a particular event because in the realm of Neo Gaia, the events that are transpiring are happening because of the Mires threads. Now, the Mire sisters are the Sisters of Fate, children of Nyx. They live in the underworld and they spin, measure, and cut every string for every living person ever. And it gets woven into the loom of fate. And each event that happens in our lives is a knot. It's a significant thing. Like you've got these knots, and the way that these knots work, at least the way that I'm writing them, because this is how I explain this. So I think I've mentioned in previous stuff that I feel sometimes mechanics in my mythologies and folklore are told to me. Um, I didn't necessarily make it up myself. It's something that's been inspired upon me or impressed upon me by great mystery, chaos, whatever you want to call it. Each knot um, in our lives is connected to other threads. So, like in my book Artemis, you've got all these different people that are involved in the Linz incident. Their threads were drawn to this knot, and then the fallout is where that knot sent their threads. Now, the reason that I write it this way is because it doesn't state in Greek mythology that free will doesn't exist. What it does say is that this is a possibility of something that could happen, and then people's paranoia typically takes over, and they do it anyway. Self fulfilling prophecies. Now, the way that I explain it in my mechanics for the Neo Gaia is that you have a knot that is a concentrated point of chaos of possibility. Something is going to happen, and somebody's thread is going to be the catalyst. Um, Now, each of the dodeca shorts is triggered by the inciting incident, which is the first thing. And everything that happens from there like none of these events would have happened if it weren't for this first entry. Now I've posted from two Dodeca short, I guess, events. First being the Apollon Curse, which involves Apollon, the dodecatheon of his time. I won't spoil what happens in there, but what happens in that installment results in the trickle down effect of everything that happens in that particular event. The second one is Selenophile, and the first one being Melinda Cohen. So this inciting incident that happens in this particular one results in everything happening down from there. Now, what I will say is that every Dodeca short is a prequel to my main storyline. So what you're reading is these are events that lead to what's going on in the main books. I'm avoiding flashbacks. I'm also giving you a more immersive view of the world of Neogai, because I did really reinvent how the world looks, how it's functioning, how it's recovering from the nuclear fallout and stuff like that from World War IV. And I'm trying to let you see like what the whole world looks like versus just the scope of events that's happening directly to Artemis and her party, or Adam and his shenanigans. Heck, even Zeus the Fifth. Like, there's a lot more that's going on. There is a third one. I was debating if I was gonna post from that one yesterday, but I chose not to at the very last minute. And I ran with Nicholas. So Nicholas Fallon. Some people who have read Artemis or read some of my other stuff that I've written here might recognize part of his name, and I will leave it at that for the rest of everybody else to figure it out. So yeah, but for reference, it starts with the first of that one. Now you can technically read them as they are, but if you want to know the whole scope of events, then I would recommend starting with that. For Apollon Curse, you're starting with Apollon. For Selenophile, you're starting with Melinda Cohen, followed by Nicholas Fallon. Now, I know you can technically drop in wherever you would like, though. I'm not judging. I did see a lot of people were enjoying Nicholas Fallon. It is adorable. So thank you for everybody who's checking out my Dodeca shorts. I'll see how I feel about The King and His Witch. There's just some... When it posts, I think you'll understand why I was hesitant. I do voiceover for all of these things, too, so that might also give an inkling of what I was hesitant about. But I digress. There is one other thing I wanted to mention. One other thing I need to bring up. So I have been juggling around the idea of paid subscription tiers. After talking to the comic artists that I'm working with, they have agreed that they can work with a bi-weekly updates. So I want to try and launch paid subscriptions in January of 2026. So anybody who's interested, please let me know. There is the pledge option for subscription. Just let me know who's interested in pledging. Also, please comment and let me know that you're interested. I'm really trying to ramp up some stuff so that I can actually start investing in my transmedia goals. Because like I said, I'm basically tapped out, and now I'm using money I technically don't have to pay for these artists right now. So I really need supporters to help me with that. Also, I relaunched my summer coffee campaign. It's a crowdfund technically, but I have somebody who's really trying to help me get summer published for Nature Calls. So if you want to help over on that one, hop over to my coffee page, which it does have a link on my publication here on Substack. Otherwise, you can find me atjallenwin over on coffee, all lowercase. Um, so yeah, 2026, we're gonna try and actually get some stuff done, get some stuff published, get some stuff out to you guys, and start expanding on the Imaginings universe. Maybe I'll even let you guys meet Jay, the Solar Demiurge. Who knows? Um, I think I may have gone past. I am wearing sunglasses, guys. They're prescription, but they're still sunglasses. So I think I've gone over my 10-minute mark. But again, I have a migraine. I'm still trying to be consistent. So give me kudos for that. Anyway, as always, be kind to yourself and to others, as we are all traveling the same path in life, just in different vehicles, which takes you at different speeds. And then just be gracious with yourself. It's been a year. I'm learning that myself. I didn't achieve half of the things I was hoping to, but I have achieved things that I'm very proud of. One of them being joining the Substack writing community. Also, I got somebody to join Substack as like he's interested in my work and reading other people's works, and he just instead of just joining, he made his account and immediately became a subscriber, and I was like, thank you. So yeah, thank you to everybody. Now all 26 subscribers that I have. Thank you for believing in what I do and wanting to see more of it, and for sharing it. Definitely Mina Howell and Bradley Ramsey, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for spreading the word about the Dodeca Shorts. I'm going to keep trying to give you guys some good quality stuff. And happy reading and listening adventures. Catch you next time.